At the Sacramento County Animal Shelter on Bradshaw Road and the City Shelter on Front Street, Chako has a wonderful relationship with the shelters that allow Chako volunteers to work with pit bulls that are staying at these two facilities. In this video, you will see interviews with some of our volunteers who are involved in the Chako Pit Bull University program.
Down. Good boy. Now.
Okay, so we're talking to Elizabeth this morning, and why did you choose to volunteer for Chako?
Well, I got a pit bull, Georgie, and I didn't know very much about them. We just fell in love with the dog as a family, and we adopted him, and the fact that he was a pit bull was like, oh, maybe we should know more about this breed. So I did some research and I found Chako, and I contacted Dawn, and I had some information from her about the breed. And the more I knew, the more I fell in love with the breed and wanted to do whatever I could to help promote it.
Well, and I know they're glad to have you as part of the Chako team. Would you say that you found volunteering for Chako to be a rewarding experience?
Yes, I love volunteering for Chako. It is what I do more than any single other activity. I come out to the shelter a couple times a week, and I feel lost when I don't make it out here.
How long have you been volunteering for Chako?
About 18 months.
Great, great. What sort of things do you do as a Chako volunteer?
Most of my volunteering is here at the Front Street Shelter, running the Pit Bull University program, the Pit Bull U, and it is working with various dogs to make them more adoptable by teaching them basic manners. Great,
great. Well, thank you very much for your time today, Elizabeth. We sincerely appreciate it, and continue all the great work that you do.
Great, thanks.
So we're here today with Simone and Jennifer, who are two of the Chako PBU volunteers that work at the shelter, and they happen to have a buddy here. His name's Joachim, and he's going to come in and out of the picture while we talk today. Jennifer, let's start with you. What prompted you to want to get involved with Chako?
Well, I saw Dawn's video about how many dogs get put down at the shelters just because they're pit bulls. And we have had a passion for pit bulls for years. We think they have a wonderful personality and are very adoptable. And so we decided we wanted to get involved and come down. And Chako was a beautifully organized volunteer system. Good boy, Sid. And we've come to love this so much that when we get up on Sunday mornings, we come here. We look forward to coming here because it's like the beginning to our new week. And we feel like each time we spend time with a dog, it's making them more adoptable, and we're being able to give something to the community as far as healthy dogs out for adoption, and we love it here. It's a great morning. There's a dog here named Tristan about to get put down because the shelter was full and Tristan was having some behavior issues. So we came to say goodbye to Tristan, which was the hardest day. And we hugged him and loved him, and Simone took some shots and put them on Instagram, and Tristan was adopted that afternoon. Aww. So it was such a visceral saving of a life, you know. It was like, you know you're important when this dog would definitely have been put down if you hadn't worked with him. And look at this guy! Oh my goodness!
Have you found out more about the breed since you've been involved with Chako?
Absolutely. So we go to a volunteer orientation before we come out here, and we learned that pit bulls do not have like this incredible bite strength that people profess they have, and that they are not guard dogs. That's not even an infinitesimal piece of their breed. And just a lot of the misconceptions about pit bulls being a breed that was supposed to be a fighting dog. It's not. You know, they're not meant to be fighting dogs, and it's unfortunate that some people have trained them that way, but that definitely doesn't fit with their breed. You know how you see dogs and you're like, oh, I wish I could pet that dog. I wish I could just take him out and spend some time with them. Well, as shelter volunteers, we're able to open the kennels up and take the dogs out and play with them and just love them. And it's just like, it's like you have 200 dogs that are all yours whenever you want them.
So Simone, you know, any things that you have in mind that maybe your mom hasn't elaborated on about volunteering or being involved with Chako?
Well, originally I was a little bit skeptical about coming here on the weekends, waking up early to come volunteer with the dogs because I like to sleep in and I like to go out at night sometimes. But since I started, I've had no problem at all with coming in. It's actually, I don't care how little sleep I get, it's so rewarding coming to volunteer with these dogs and work with them because the love they have for you and the appreciation for just coming and taking them out is so amazing, and it's the best feeling ever. I love it, and I love coming here every single week.
Here are some of the images of PBU volunteers that are making a difference every day. And if you have an extra hour and a half or more that you're willing to volunteer on a weekly basis at one of our local shelters as a member of the Chako team, please contact us so that we can answer all your questions, as we'd love to have you join us. Thank you.
Our time together always ended up in war. Every whisper made you jealous, ended from the start. It is nice to see you shouting out for throwing me out. No excuses, but this time it's gonna be the last. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Oh, baby, let me go.